Kendrick clean sweep.
Sweeping.
Let's get to it. Yo, if you're tired of our Grammy talk, hit the little 15-second forward skip
the 2 hour button.
Sorry, buddy. Yeah, just fast forward to 2 hours.
Hey, yo, Corey, pass that to my man, yo.
Ladies and gentlemen, come on. Let's get to it. Let's get to it.
Get it?
What you got?
The first 3 were in the
Early show.
Yeah.
Those was funny to me.
Clean sweep.
I was
Get
shocked.
the brooms out.
Wow. The first.
I didn't, as much as big as that record was, they don't usually favor fucking battle rap or diss records or really even lyrical.
That wasn't that.
Yeah,
That wasn't
in those
that. That was
situations.
still a commercial smash.
Absolutely.
Number 1 record.
It was
listen,
impactful, yo.
Real quick, there was a segment that stood out to me when he won the award, how they actually played the lyrics.
At the clip.
They
the
sure
clip
did.
That shit fucked me. I like, all right, he
And
pissed
everybody
somebody
was
off.
singing along.
entire-
Beyonce dancing,
Taylor
Blue
Swift
Ivy
dancing.
dancing, Taylor dancing. I'm like, wait, what the fuck is
And the
going
whole
on?
stadium singing
now
A minor.
Yeah, now I'm seeing it for real.
Yeah, that's very different from the pop-out show and
Yeah,
fans singing the
exactly.
words. It's different from internet chatter.
Extremely different.
This is now music industry, everybody
Aficionado.
singing along to everybody, singing along
To your
to
pain.
Yeah.
this, and they didn't play the hook.
Yeah.
That
They were
was
saying the verse.
That was the very first thing that popped out to me, is that they never played the Not Like Us hook. And Kendrick, you gotta knock it off, nigga. I see you trying to hug extra people so you can land at the podium at the A minor. That nigga hugging people he don't even know.
That was a security guard.
Yeah, like he paced it out a little bit.
What y'all think of his fit?
The Canadian tuxedo.
I love
Chef's
it.
kiss.
Tell us about it, Canadian.
Chef's kiss.
I mean, there was a lot of debate because a lot of people don't know what a Canadian tuxedo is, but it's basically
No, Canadians don't know because y'all thought y'all was fly. I seen a lot of Canadians. I seen a lot of
that's just a
Canadians.
tuxedo.
That's an American thing. Yes, it's what we think of y'all.
I don't know who made it up, but it's accurate. So it's jean on jean. So people obviously thought that was a nod to,
I thought it was hilarious in
Drake's.
the pregame when John Lennon's son came up and
Oh, that was
That was
wild.
funny.
John Lennon invented the
That
diss
set
track.
the tone.
John Lennon invented the diss track. He was giving Paul McCartney
Yeah,
bars on
that
the
part.
Imagine album.
That part.
Man, it just the UMG showed that we're not backing down. That's what I took from that. We're not backing down. We're gonna play it. It's gonna play at the Super Bowl. They played it at the Grammys, and it's gonna be at the Super Bowl
It's
now.
definitely gonna be a Super Bowl. No
Now,
question.
like seeing that like that, I said it's gonna be. It's
Dog,
gonna
they
play at the Super Bowl.
cut the fucking record off at A minor.
Yeah.
And the
No.
whole-
Bleeped out.
No, the whole audience said A minor in unison.
Yeah.
That's
But they
the crazy
bleeped
part.
out the bitch.
And to fuck them up.
So this is the clean.
And they let the P word.
Yeah.
They let the P
They
word
let
fly.
pedophile fly.
Yep.
They let his name fly.
It's y'all new kids that's making niggas say P word and PDF. Nigga, it's a
Yeah.
pedophile.
Well,
you can say it.
at some point that would get you flagged online. Now, I guess Trump took the flag off.
Yo, go outside and use the words that mean things. But anyway, yeah. A minor. That was telling.
That was telling.
Canadian tuxedo, telling, great. The panning into Beyonce two-step into this shit. Nobody looked happier or more excited than Taylor Swift.
she had a champagne glass up in the air,
Yep.
singing along.
Lucian looked a little happy.
Lucian was real happy. High-fiving and shit. They got the close-up.
Yeah, but Lucien was happy. But if Taylor Swift is happy, you're gonna assume that Lucien is happy. They working in tandem.
Yeah.
So Lucien is behind the scenes, so he could feel like, you know what I mean, I'm moving covertly, high five, whatever. The camera shouldn't be on me. Taylor Swift knows the camera is on me at all times.
that was intentional.
And I'm showing y'all, this is my man, this is my record, and that should be horrifying for Homeboy. If I was Homeboy, I'd have went to the hookah bar too.
and they're tied in though too.
Who?
Taylor and Kendrick. Her producer produced all of GNX. Soundwave does shit for her.
They
They're
got
all-
a
it's one
smash
big happy
record together.
family.
Yo,
They got-
Joe,
yeah.
nobody feels like it's like, all right, man, kicking the dog while he's down. Like nobody feels that way. Like it's overkill now.
Well,
To
I'm
me,
not-
this shit is overkill. To me, like
In America.
in my head, it's like, how many people did you piss off? It's just overkill. It's like enough. That's how I'm starting to feel. I'm starting to feel bad. Before it was
I
like
tweeted that.
It's a rap battle, but now I'm starting to feel bad because now I
I don't feel
It's
bad.
just- at all.
I don't feel bad, but I know that it's close. Like I actually worried when I saw that whole stadium and like you said, Beyonce two-step and everybody saying A-minor. I'm like, yo, dude might be like still
Hey, listen,
like
this
you're
record,
taking
wait,
strings.
listen, this record's Ether and all them shits and hit him up and all that.
Them shits
Cool.
wasn't quite the same level of boppiness.
Yeah.
This is the most awarded rap song in the history.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. So now it's on a bigger scale, and now it's having more eyes, and now it makes you feel like it's overkill because so many people are involved. To me,
I think
it's
for him,
they
it's
keep
like the
beating it
industry
down.
hates
Like
me.
The choir
All right.
got to sing at the funeral.
I think that the problem is
Come
that the
on,
song
Joe.
is
Nigga, this
too much
shit
of a
happened
bop.
this
If
shit
this was
happened-
Euphoria, then I would feel like you feel. But this song was a bop, and that was the
Yes.
problem.
This
You
shit
poke a
happened
bear
in
that
May,
can make a
Parks.
fucking bop.
It happened last year, May. Nigga, we in January. Super Bowl is around the corner.
How long was in the club a bop though? I mean, like if a song
In the
is
club
a
was
smash,
a diss
Long
record.
time.
no, I'm just saying if a song, take the diss off. I'm saying if a song is a
We
smash,
can't take the song is a smash, but it's at somebody else's detriment.
Oh,
Gotta be
what?
careful who you play with.
So
Right,
he
I'm
did
just saying, I don't
he
care.
did
Cool.
that.
he asked for it.
Ice, what he said,
No,
Ice?
I'm not talking about I'm talking
You need
about
a button for that.
He's
You
done
take it there, we
that.
taking it further, yo.
I'm
No, I
not
got
saying
you.
that. I'm not saying that.
No, I'm with
saying
you.
He's done that
don't
to
wanna do.
people.
Overkill.
That was
bro.
his shit.
All right,
He
okay.
got beat with his own move. Well,
Nigga,
I'm
you
gonna dish you and make it a club bop. Okay, well, guess what? I'm gonna dish you
I can do that.
and
Yo,
make it a commercial bop.
You can't hold the industry on your back for so many years, and then now this happens like that. Where's the respect?
But here's the other part of that.
No,
You hold
can't-
the industry up, but the industry you also treated a lot of people like shit.
True.
A lot of people clearly hate you.
So there's consequences to
Exact-
that.
If a whole stadium of insiders in the industry is screaming
I'm
A
with
minor, you done did some shit.
That's
to somebody.
why I'm in the middle.
I got a lot of text messages from people saying, "Yo, real talk, he had this coming."
That's what I'm.
Me too.
Like,
Like it doesn't change.
niggas is
It
they happy
doesn't
for
change
that.
the humanitarian in me. It doesn't change. Like, I'm a human nigga. Like damn, like you see niggas dancing, niggas kids dancing,
Yo, dog, we
singing
said-
A minor. It's just like
We
oh.
said all of this. We said all of this when it was happening in
Yeah.
terms of how long
We
the
did,
record
Joe,
was
we
number
did.
one, in terms of this looking like an orchestrated attack amongst
You said that,
everybody.
yeah.
Now, that just looked like what the Not Like Us video should look like.
Saying it and seeing is two different things, though, Joe.
The music industry kind of dancing on your grave, singing along to this song, cheering, applauding this record. Like, that was, Drake did the right thing. Nigga, I'm in Australia taking fucking mirror pics, nigga. I'm going to Australia to sing karaoke.
I'm in
Are
Perth.
y'all shitting me?
Yeah, nah, I would get low.
The Lucy
I
and
had to
Dre
do it.
high five to me was like made me start doing science. Like it's like
The science is right there. What do you mean?
science in terms of, for me, what I mean is like when I was introduced to Dr. Dre,
Okay.
which is 91. And it's 2025. This business is relationships. That means that Dre, since 91, has made all of these relationships. I don't know when he got to Interscope, but when he got there, he gave y'all Snoop,
Early 90s.
Eminem. We talking about hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of millions
No,
of dollars.
billions.
Billions.
Billions of
Billions,
dollars.
yeah.
I
You're
gave
correct,
y'all
Joe.
Snoop. I gave y'all Eminem. I gave y'all 50 Cent. I gave y'all me. Then I got with Jimmy Iovine and gave y'all headphones. My cachet, if I'm calling somebody to say something, it's heard differently
Absolutely.
than the guy with all the slaps this decade. And that high five from Lucian, I was just thinking of their network. Like, I know we talk a lot about the Illuminati, the
cabal.
imaginary, the cabal. That was it.
Yes.
So no matter how powerful you think the Drake slaps are, they were showing you. They were just showing you this is not opinion-based anymore. They were showing you what it is, how we feel, and exactly who you're up against, and it's an uphill battle.
You can't win against that.
Can't win.
It's an uphill battle. I thought about all the people that have tried to win against that front.
They lost.
You can't.
They all lost.
I said that before.
What they did was had to leave.
When we talked
and go
about the
get it over there.
Kanye shit, like, yo, dog, it's money, power, respect. People think that the power come with the money. The power don't come with the money. The power come with the time and the relationships. And your son got caught DUI. You just pick up the phone and be like, yo, make that go away. Because you know the judge, or you play golf with the judge. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the power. The power is in your network equity. That's the power. So when we talked about the Kanye shit, he rose fast financially, but you ain't have 30 years worth of relationships and 27 years worth of power. And I was in the trenches with this nigga, in the trenches with that nigga, and I know they kids. You don't have that. And so that was so easy for him to get canceled. I think some of that shit is being evidently shown with Drake.
Then I thought about all of Drake's antagonizing of Kendrick to even drop anything.
Yeah, I thought about that too.
That's going to go down as one of the worst mistakes ever made in hip hop. Like y'all said earlier, really easy to ignore like that. Really easy to ignore.
Or just keep it playful.
Yeah.
No, don't say nothing to that nigga. That nigga's coming in here to kill you and your entire family like a Dayline episode. Leave him alone. Don't say nothing. Don't play with him. Y'all dare you to drop. I've been waiting for years. I've been hearing about this mythical record you got. You made that nigga go make a whole fresh new slap.
Yeah.
You made that nigga go get with mustard and make some
Sitting there
shit.
posting the red button.
Yeah, I feel that's the part that made me feel bad for Homeboy when you just think about some of the moves in hindsight.
That's because he believed. Again, I think a lot of this, Drake really believed that he was one of them with Leo, with
Well, they made him
Lucci
believe.
and
They
them.
made him believe that.
Yeah, but you gotta
Yeah, but it's
like
the music business.
You can feed somebody. You can feed someone and give them access to all your resources and make them feel a way. But at the end of the day, the people at top are the ones that's in control. It's like putting.
But he thought he was at
It's
top.
like on a hamster wheel. Like you're in.
It's the music business, bro.
It is the
That's
music
the music
business. And then when
business.
you think about that in retrospect, and then it's like I agree with you.
And to be a student of the game, as he claimed to be, you've seen this happen to other people
No, you
who
didn't.
thought. I can name one off the top that we all
Name
saw
him.
it happen to.
Name him.
That thought he was bigger than the system.
Name him.
50.
No, he didn't.
He did think he was
50
bigger.
wasn't Drake.
Huh?
50 wasn't Drake.
Wait, hold up.
Well, nobody's Drake.
50
It's a
was not Drake.
different
Nobody's
time.
Drake.
He was Drake of that time.
Nobody's Drake.
He was worldwide superstar of that time.
Yeah, he was.
It's a different game, of course. He was Drake pre-Drake.
Yeah, but Drake is a lot bigger.
50 wasn't
It's a
Drake.
different evolution. He's the evolved version of that.
I'm just,
No, he's not.
I
But
agree
he
with you.
walked around
He's still
believing
not.
that he walked
He's
around
still
believing
not
that he
Drake.
was bigger than Interscope.
Nobody's Drake
Yes.
because Drake is in the
And
streaming
Interscope-
era. But,
and-
but without
excuse me, hold on,
streaming,
hold on.
go ahead, bro.
Not
Right,
just that.
right. But he walked around believing that he was big
Bigger than the
ass
system,
or
for
bigger
sure.
He
than
did.
For sure.
Interscope.
He did.
And that he could throw that weight around. And then they had to remind him, no, you're not.
True.
Same thing
50 Cent-
happened. Hold on. I'm speaking here. Same thing happened. Drake walked around believing that I am on the level of or bigger than this system here. And they had to remind you that no, you're not. That's all I'm saying.
True. I'm saying that he didn't have a reason not to believe that. He's never seen nobody come before him that was him. 50 had 2 albums that were dominant. 2.
Fam,
This
I'm
nigga
talking about
had
outside of
2
just music.
decades that
Not
were
only the
dominant.
2 albums
where I
that
was
was dominant,
he had
holding
way
the
more
music.
than
but
two
his albums was
albums.
dominant. Hold on. The niggas that was on
Decade
Gina
and a
was
half.
dominant at the time
He
too.
had
Like,
way
it
more than
wasn't.
just 2 albums.
I said 2 albums that were dominant. Was the sentence that I said?
I'm not talking just music.
It's my turn to talk. Yo, this boy had 2 decades of holding the music industry on his fucking shoulders.
Wanted some change,
He's
but
not.
Yeah,
He's
too
not
decades,
50
but
Cent.
The point stands. Like,
So, yeah.
Yo, Drake has never seen somebody come before him that was him. Not Jay-Z, not Eminem, not none of them have been him.
hold up now.
So for him to say that, so for him to think that he's in a class all of his own, even though he's mistaken, he had a
You
right
don't
to
think
feel that.
You don't think M had an impact like that?
He never run like Drake.
Not a
I said
run.
Just
Impact.
raw numbers.
Impact and run.
But I think you talk about
and
numbers.
no.
I think you talk
Yes
about the
and no.
numbers.
I think that.
If we're talking numbers, then we're putting
I'm a-
Eminem in that.
Exactly.
He's not upper echelon, but I'm saying Drake is
If
different.
you talking
Yeah.
numbers, you put Eminem in that category.
Yes.
I don't think that everybody in the world felt Eminem the same way the masses felt Drake.
And I want to stick
think
up.
they all- I think the world felt 50
want
on that
and I
level.
want to stick up for M a little bit. M is a student of hip hop.
True.
Yes.
No matter how big M was or is, he was never going to say anything to Tretch.
Yeah, true.
Or Redman
True.
or
True.
Kane.
True.
Man, not just that.
Even if he went home and felt like
No,
it's
dog.
dip on
He-
my chip, he
he's
would
True.
never present.
He would
like
do the
that.
opposite.
He would do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
Right.
worships them niggas.
Yeah, he is.
Anytime he get in front of a camera,
So I
that nigga
don't
brings
think.
up.
Yeah, I don't think it's fair. I
But
don't think it's fair to bring him up.
This,
there.
this is what I think happened with Drake, and this happened around 2016 when they decided that we were going to make the entire world move from all digital, all everything to strictly streaming. We needed a face. He was the face. We put everything behind him. I mean, granted, he was a star before that. I'm not saying that, but now we're basically using you to shift the entire industry.
He didn't
And
see the play.
And exactly,
He just
he
didn't
did
see
not
the play.
see the play and
How
understand.
would you?
because
I'm not saying that he was supposed to.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not defending.
Because
that.
if you give a person, you say this, if you give a person the ability to feed you, give them, they were the reason why you did this.
You don't think that though.
That's where the naivety comes into play.
It's like
you didn't do this. They did this.
it's a joint effort.
He doesn't think that.
He don't think
definitely
that.
does not.
And he
It's a
moved
joint
as
effort.
if he didn't think that.
It's a joint effort.
So now they have to
He's learned
remind
it now.
you he's learned it.
Today he's learned it.
That's it. And
Today
this is
he's learned
also, this ain't just a message for Drake.
I don't think
This
he
is for
learned it today.
anybody else too.
What?
I don't
no,
think he learned it today.
Expound.
I think that Drake feels like they suppressing my shit, and that's the only reason my shit not going. I think that Drake feels like, yo, if I had a fair, even field to play on, my shit would go. They suppressing it.
You never had a fair, even field to play on.
If he's saying that, then in my opinion, he's learned it. Because dude with the dip on his chip didn't think there was a way to ever suppress me.
Suppress my
'cause
shit.
I'm me.
True.